Welcome back to another episode of Pikkit Playbook. Happy Thursday, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure to do so right now, because I'm telling you, on this channel, we're going to bring you the best bets for every weekend of football, even though it's almost over. And when's that, son? We're going to the diamond. We're going to baseball. Today's episode, we have Handshake Bets. Woo! If you have not seen Handshake Bets, they're probably the funniest trio I've ever seen in my life, and it's in the name. They will make handshake bets against each other that are absolutely absurd. We're going to get into that this episode. And as always, it's brought to you by Pikkit Sports. Pikkit Sports is the best app if you want to do line shopping, if you want to know who has the best odds, and if you also want to know where your money's going to go for the best deposit matches, anything that you're leaving on the table. Free money. They'll just tell you right away. So make sure to download Pikkit Sports, get the pro, and make sure to follow us, because we are making an 8-legger that is guaranteed, maybe, disclaimer, it might not hit, to hit this weekend for 1,000x. I'm putting 100 on it to win $100,000. I'm getting closer and closer. I brought in some sharps handshake bets. How you guys doing?
Sharps. we're sharp handshake bettors, sports bettors. Remains to be seen, but we feel good coming into this.
You guys are the sharpest guys I know. I'm telling you that right now. And also, they do have a golf channel, the Back Nine Boys. They have great merch. Probably the funniest videos I've ever seen. 27 beers, 27 holes is their next one. Just gave them that idea. Can't confirm. But they have some great content. Make sure to go follow them on YouTube right now. But gentlemen, it is an honor to have you. And I first got to start. Just introduce yourself. And tell us if Indiana's going to win the national championship next year.
Yes, we are.
We are definitely winning the national championship next year. We are Handshake Bets. I'm Tycho. This is Pat. That's James. We started Handshake Bets a long time ago, and like Preston just said, we've entered the golf space now. We're trying to grow this Back Nine Boys channel, but yeah, we make Handshake Bets. We bet on everything. Literally everyday life. We just walk around and be like, yo, how many fries are going to be in this Chick-fil-A bag and stuff like that. And we just have a lot of fun doing it. Make each other laugh and have a good time.
We should be better sports bettors than we are, with how much we watch sports and how much we gamble between ourselves. You'd think it's something we would pick up a lot of good info. I can't say exactly that I have picked up enough info and gotten better quite yet, but this could be the one. This could be the one.
Yeah, so James and I met in high school, and then we met Pat in college.
We were frat brothers.
Nice. Okay. So you guys are at Indiana, and honestly, I've been stoked to ask you guys about this, because 3 roommates, group of friends, fraternity brothers, and you guys now make a living traveling with your best friends, making handshake bets. And if I can, one of your best videos was the around the world in Disney World for how many beers you can delete. So you got to tell us about that. But tell us how you started. How did that even come up, where you guys are making a living off handshake bets?
It started with Tycho on Snapchat during the COVID times, where he was saying lines on how many clothes are in his closet, or how long it takes to finish a puzzle on a Snap Store, and he was taking in like $300-$400 from random people because everyone was bored during quarantine. You had nothing to do, no sports to bet on. So came up with the idea of, hey, let's just build an app where you can bet on anything, and that's where the brand really started, was that we were trying to promote our app. But we found out building an app's a really hard thing to do, especially when you don't code.
And expensive.
And there was some legal issues too with it as well that we never really figured out. But our marketing for it is something that we controlled, and that really took off, and that's where we sold our handshake bets to Better, and we joined them full time. So now we're at the best fantasy sports app in the world, and now we're trying to make the best 50. I like to say it's the other 50% of betting content in the world. There's sports betting, and there's handshake betting. So now we're trying to do those 2 things, and also the golf stuff as well.
Dude, that is awesome. Wait, so how did Better discover you guys? Like, because I mean, Tycho going from making online bookie Snapchat handshake bets to building a brand, that is the American dream. So you get involved with Jake Paul, you get sold to by Better. You got to tell us how you did that, or how that story even went.
Yeah, so long story short, James and I moved into an apartment in Chicago together, and we posted the first couple of videos, and about 2 weeks into posting, we had one that really got that gained some traction. It got like 3 million views. It was us betting on which way the L is gonna go. And actually, one of the girls that we work with on a daily basis, Carol, I'll give her a shout out. I feel like we always give her a shout out when we do this.
She's a key part of the story.
Yeah,
she deserves it.
She reached out. She's like, hey, love what you guys do. We're starting something over here with Jake Paul. Can't really tell you much about it. Would you like to take a meeting?
And flash forward about 2 weeks later, James and I are in Puerto Rico at Jake Paul's house talking about a deal with these guys, doing our full-time job. We were all in corporate America. Pat was going back to school to get his CPA. James is a finance guy. I was studying supply chain management. So I went into the Amazon workforce, and almost overnight, we went from being corporate America bitches to having the coolest job in the world, being content creators and making you guys laugh, hopefully.
Dude, and that indeed, you guys have to tell me, that is an amazing story. And on top of that, one of your greatest videos around the world. You're drinking.
Yeah, funny enough, we're in Orlando right now, so we're probably going to go back to Disney World on Thursday and recreate it in some capacity.
They didn't want to do it. They wanted to go home Thursday
Well,
night.
that's not, no, it was, we need to bring something fresh to it. Anyway, the video is, it's us at Epcot, drinking around the world, and the bet is how much money are we going to spend. I think it was like over under $600. And it started like any other drink around the world video, just normal. We started in Mexico, go to Norway, go to China. As one does if you drink 11 drinks in the span of 2 hours. We had somewhere to be, so we had to get it done in like 2 hours. We were going from beer to liquor to wine to liquor to beer, and by the very end of it, we were all obviously pretty sauced. And Tycho got cut off in Canada. We got to the Canada country. We were
Last
like,
one.
we were like, just can we have a beer, please? And they were like, yes, sir, we could serve you and you. However, we're sorry. We cannot be serving you. And Tycho goes, did I get cut off? And they're like, unfortunately, sir, yes. It was the most polite cutoff I've ever seen.
It was.
It was very Canadian. Just, I'm very sorry.
And I handled it great.
You did. Just hands up.
I was like, all right, I'm done.
Just like you got arrested.
Tycho knew that he was gone too.
Well, the video right before that is Tycho head down on the bar with his head up like this, asleep at the bar in England. So it was coming. But you know, that was quite the video.
I'm just going to say it right now. I just heard James talk about how you guys want to run it back, but you got to bring something fresh to it. I'm on my 3rd year of icing my best friend for Christmas. And all I do is just have to pick a different stance. I think you guys pick a country, try to represent them well, and see who finishes around the world. Because I want to see it. I'm telling you, the fans want to see it. If you guys don't stay, it's a waste because I love that video. And honestly, I'm going to link it in this YouTube video because that is an electric video, and please go take a look at it. But I have to ask, you guys are golfing. You got the back 9 boys. There's some beers involved. You guys are around the world in Disney World. You're going to games, and you guys are gassing beers. How are you guys keeping your bodies up with the intake of damage you guys are doing?
I'm not.
Hard work in the morning.
Yeah, so he's in shape. He's out of shape. I'm trying to get in shape. So we don't do a great job. You make us sound real bad here, Mom.
No. I think you guys.
An issue. It's a
No,
fun
we just
hobby.
like to have a good time. There's no issue.
Dude, I'm asking for every sports fan out there, every sports gambler out there. We're having beers, every time we're betting on games, right?
Yeah.
Baseball season's upon us,
Michelob,
and that's every day.
Miller Lights. It's a light beer.
Stick to the light beers.
62 calories.
You
No
drink a light beer, you can
IPAs.
have 10 of them and probably be pretty fine the next day.
Okay, so that's what we're doing for this season, sticking to the light beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you start mixing in IPAs or liquor, then things go sideways.
Well, and I mean, so you guys all were college friends. You guys come up, you make this great brand, get picked up by Better Jake Paul, and we actually have a clip that we're going to show right now of you boxing Better Derek. And I was there. I was in your corner. It got real physical. It got sweaty there at the end. I think the people want to know: will there be a rematch between you and Better Derek?
Dude, so I don't. Did you ever see the second sparring clip that him and I did where I had actual headgear on and it was full hands or no?
I have not.
So I'll send it to you because the full thing never got put out, but I land a clean right hook on Derek where like it was sparring and I'm the sparrer, he's the champ, so I'm not supposed to hurt him. And like I landed, and if you see the full video, I immediately go, "Oh fuck!" I'm like, I am too hard. I wasn't supposed to land that good of a shot. So we did run it back. But Derek's like retired now. He's a runner. I don't even know if he boxes anymore.
He retired from boxing after
I don't
0
know.
fights.
I don't want to.
He retires, unretires, retires,
Yeah,
unretires.
I don't want to put out an official statement on his behalf, but his focus is on his running career.
I mean, let's be honest. Like a piece of cheese or a peanut could beat Derek in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
So
Well, now you're kind of making my comment.
Well, listen, gentlemen. I actually I would like to broker a deal. on this podcast right now. I have confirmation. Do you guys know who Young Mantis is?
He's a Hoosier. He
Yeah.
lives in Indiana.
Yep. I'm his representative and his good friend, and he said that he will box better Derek. So
I will bring
ball's in his court. Ball's in his court.
And we'll
The offer will be sent, and I will let you guys.
Watch that.
Yeah, I'll do it first.
we will
All
have
right, well, you know what? We'll bring him down to the better warehouse. We'll have him throw on some gloves, and
I'm
we'll see
taking
what he can
advantage
do.
of it.
We'll see what he can do. But hey, so then another question I had to ask. Last year, you guys are in a fantasy football league for $50,000 with Jake and big celebrities, smaller celebrities, Derek, and you guys ended up winning that league for $50,000. I don't want to butch this story. Can you guys please finish it because this is insane?
So we were able to win. We went 12-2 in the regular season. No big deal. We kind of dominated. The team was unbelievable. And we actually, so instead of the $50K, we got Super Bowl tickets. But Jake was only able to get 2 of them. And as you can see, there was 3 of us. So we decided, hey, what a great idea. The Super Bowl is in Vegas. Let's lock ourselves in a casino. And whoever gives up or gets kicked out or loses out of money doesn't get to go to the Super Bowl. And the rule was you just can't sleep. So we stayed up for 51 hours straight.
I don't recommend it.
And it was terrible, awful. We slept for 16 hours
It was sick.
after.
It was sick though. Like before you're saying
Better
it's all
than
awful,
like any drug you've ever been on.
it was so fucking funny, start to finish.
And we didn't drink a single thing of alcohol.
I think we had one beer.
I had a beer the first night.
Yeah.
Was all we had.
I like how you guys immediately go from we didn't drink at all, then immediately right after. Okay, well I had a beer. Okay, well, I had a few. Yeah.
If I had more than one beer, I would fall asleep immediately off of 36 hours of not sleeping. But how did it end?
But so we got really, really good. I got really good at blackjack. Pat got really good at baccarat. Tycho got good at roulette.
I think
or baccarat
it was,
or anything.
Blackjack. No, black Tycho. Okay, no. Tycho Jack. We had some dumb fucking name for it because like it was.
It might have been blackjack for mine was.
You played baccarat. You played the.
Mine was
Tack Jack. It was Tack Jack. We called it Tack Jack.
Wow.
When Tycho would play blackjack. That was it. It wasn't good.
But Pat and I ended up actually making money throughout the then. Tycho put all his money on a roulette spin at hour 51. He was tired and he lost it all. So Tycho.
But the mindset was if he hit that number, then he could afford to buy a third ticket.
Yes.
So the mindset was like he was down to his last like 200. James and I still had 1,500. So like he wasn't gonna catch up traditionally betting. So he was like, I'll just put 200 on a number, and if it hits, I'll win 8K and go to the Super Bowl with you guys. But that didn't happen.
How close were you guys to game time? Like before you guys fizzled out at 51 hours at a casino.
Saturday.
Yeah. We put the cutoff as 6 p.m. Saturday or 3 p.m. Saturday, 24 hours before the game. And it was just like whoever had the least amount of money would then lose because we needed to sleep before the game. Like we could have just gone in.
That would have been. Yeah, well, so you said you guys won your league for $50,000, and instead of taking cash, Jake gave you 2 Super Bowl tickets, even though this is a team of 3, and Jake was only able to get his hands on 2.
Content's king.
They had said that it would be 2 tickets at the beginning of the year, and I think everyone was rooting for us to win because they knew that we would get better, funnier content out of it. Like if
it was
JoJo and Rizzo
content.
win, like oh cool, there you go to the game. But no, it was honestly Tycho probably can't say this as much as us, but like I wouldn't trade it for anything because it was
the best memories I've ever had.
You wouldn't trade that for $50,000 cash?
nah. Memories are
Wow.
Nah, that shit was super fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll make 50K in my lifetime.
The thing is, going forward with Handshake Bets, right? What is like your next step for content? Because you guys push it, and I mean this, and you guys have some of the funniest things I've ever seen with making the most heinous bets I've ever seen for just a handshake. $1 that I can eat 50 wings, right? It's getting there. So is there any big content coming to the Handshake Bets world that we could be expecting?
We have a idea in the works right now for another Super Bowl bet. Has to do with our new golf channel. James has been promoting that he has never gotten a hole-in-one in his career. I'll leave it at that. Is that fair?
I think that's a good tease. Yeah, the golf is is what's big coming.
But if
out.
I've never gotten a hole-in-one, none of us have gotten a hole-in-one. We always do everything together. That's what happened.
Yeah, well, it's something with golf, holes and ones, and us.
And I have to ask, all three of you together, could be a separate story, could be together. What is the worst gambling or best gambling experience you guys have ever had?
Give me a second.
Best is easy. We won at the Super Bowl last year. We put $6,000 on the coin flip to be heads.
I would say the first $6K we won on the.
Yeah, 'cause that one's even
crazier.
Yeah, but like,
Well, that one the company was going under.
Oh, yeah.
Handshake Bets was going to see through.
oh, we saved our company by betting on sports.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Someone tell me the story.
So we originally set out to make an app called Handshake Bets that you guys, everyone that's listening to this, could be making bets with their friends on an app, spending virtual currencies, whatever. So we had gotten some money from friends, i.e. investors, and we ran through all that trying to build the app. And we were down to like, what was it, $5,000?
No, we were out. We had no more money.
We had no, yeah, right.
We had like $1,000 maybe.
And so we're like, okay, here's what we can do. We can do a big social media push and do a follower grab. So for every single follower, we put $1 on heads.
Yes.
And it ended up being on the coin flip of the Super Bowl. We put $1 for every single follower that we got. We got to 5,500 followers. So our investment team,
And
And
these
us.
are our buddies.
we all put $5,500 like total collectively on heads of the coin toss, and it was heads. And that's why Handshake Bets continue to exist.
We had jokingly
Dude.
stuff. We were like, if this loses,
We're
I
done.
guess it's wraps. Like it wasn't meant to
Hey,
be.
it never was Handshake Bets if this loses, and it always was Handshake Bets. Dude, why heads? Because tails never fails. I got it. Like, why
It was
heads?
the first thing
I don't know.
Tails always fails.
Yeah, you can just swap in all.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I would love if we could run back another Super Bowl coin flip. I'll throw in 2,500.
Okay.
Sounds like it's a dude. Guys, what a bet! Not the game. Let's not do a player prop. Let's not be confident. Let's bet something where I can enjoy the game. It's before it even happens, and it's in God's hands. It's just a coin flip, dude.
We're actually in the works right now of building a free-to-play game in the Better app for the Super Bowl novelty props, heads or tails, stuff like that. So make sure to go download Better. I don't know if we can keep it in, but I'll try.
What's our worst loss?
I lost $1,000 in 2 days betting on Connor Bedard to score a goal.
That stunk. I lost 1,000 on the Knicks game 7, and they were like minus 200. It was such a dumb bet. That sucked.
I just
James?
had one bet in 3 months.
That's not good either.
3 months?
That can't be true.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't bet smart. He bets
I bet
10,
with my
10
heart.
leg anytime touchdown score parlay.
If you guys have been watching
Or
my videos, I bet with my heart a lot. The Hoosiers, the Bears, Aiden O'Connell, and none of it has worked out in the last couple months. So my heart has been broken. My mind is in shambles, and I'm excited to build this 8-pick lineup because
It's a bounce back opportunity.
yes.
Dude, I'm stoked right now. I'm telling you right now. Talk to your developers. I know the max bet is $100. I want to put $100 for you guys as well. Okay, this is going to hit, and it's going to pay for all the losses because it was really shocking how quick, Pat, when you said, "What's our worst loss?" Oh well, let me tell you, I've lost $1,000 on Connor Bedard. You guys were rattling. So here we go. 8 picks on the Better app. 4 rockets, 4 normal plays. We are going to feed you winners or losers. I don't know yet. But make sure to tail. I will be tweeting this and putting it on my Pikkit lineup. All right, we need 1 rocket, 1 normal play from all the gentlemen. Strap in. Put your helmets on to get to the moon. You got 4 rockets. James, tell me what you're thinking.
I got a pick. And
Please.
It spoke to me. De'Ami Brown, won 41.5 receiving yards.
I think he stays hot.
He stays hot. The only way that the Commanders
I love that.
catches the ball.
Okay, no rocket though. 41.5.
No, 41.5. We're gonna start somewhere.
1 sentence on why this is going to hit go.
Kid stays hot.
De'Ami Brown, 41.5 receiving yards. What's your rocket?
I have my rocket. I think he's got to look. But I know I like this one. I've been saying it for weeks.
Give me the pick and sell it to me in 1 sentence. That's how confident you are.
Patrick Mahomes is due for a breakout game. He has not all season long had a game that reminded you who the fuck Patrick Mahomes is. I don't care that people think he's not that guy that he used to be. He is still fucking Pat Mahomes. Give me him with 3 passing touchdowns. 3 passing touchdowns.
James, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like he's betting with his heart.
No.
And you know what we don't like to do?
All year long, the only team that is consistently making me money is the Chiefs when they're close to even money odds on a live bet. That is a free bet. You guaranteed win anytime it's available. So
You know you're down bad when you're doing live bets only. You can't even get close.
It's completely different from my hit rate on normal bets.
All right, boys, we got a rocket. We got a normal. Tycho, you're quiet. You're ready. You're primed. Give it to me. 1 sentence.
Devonta Smith, longest reception, more than 19 and a half. That's just 1 catch. That's all I need. It's 1 catch. It's a team.
Jalen Hurts, who's
Stop.
part of my take, he hasn't thrown for over 130 yards in the 4 games they win. He's not going to do that again.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing.
Devonta Smith, he is their deep ball threat. They're probably going to be down at some point to the Commanders. Devonta Smith needs to have 1 catch. 1 catch of 20 yards. Let's do it.
That's such a stinky play, and I like it. I like it. It's in.
I fucking hate longest catches.
Why?
I hate longest catches, but hey, if Tycho likes it, he sold me in 1 sentence when I think he said that he's a good receiver. Was that your sentence or?
Yeah, he's a great receiver.
That's why we're taking it, baby. Okay, I like this. Dude, this is the ultimate when the public goes left, we go right parlay. Okay, This thing is, or play. Sorry, can't say the P word. James, hit me. 1 sentence.
Semi-revenge game. Zach Ertz was an Eagle. Zach Ertz is favored by Jane Daniels in the red zone all the time. Zach Ertz touchdown boosted.
Whoa.
Love.
Ooh, I like that. I would have said I'm rooting for, he's married to Julie Ertz. America's kind of trending right now. Yeah. I say we take him. That's my opinion on it, so I think it's solid.
Right now.
Okay, all right, boys. I need another. We have a 30xer going, and that's not the moon. We're not even out of the atmosphere right now. We got to keep going.
Khalil Shakir to score a touchdown versus the Chiefs. They're going to score eventually. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Why is it going to be? What's the weather? Does anyone know the weather? Or are we just saying stuff?
It's Burrowhead. We're good.
Okay. Wait. So Khalil Shakir
To score a touchdown.
I thought you said that. Okay, I'm cool with that. Khalil Shakir touchdown, guys. We are banking on a lot of tutties. Are you sure? 6.5 receptions. He was his only target. That's pretty. But I'm down for the touchdown. I'm down for the touchdown.
And run the ball game.
Yeah, dude. I'm just worried. Allen has 4 rushing touchdowns. He does. Yeah. He's very selfish when it gets in within 10 yards.
10-15, he doesn't pass it.
Yeah, no, it's his touchdown.
Okay.
Can I switch out my Devonta Smith for Josh Allen to score not boosted?
Boys, are we because here's the thing. If Josh Allen not boosted doesn't hit, and I can already see it. It's the 3rd catch of the game. It's going for 46 to him, and we lose on this lay. Are you sure you want to take it off?
Yeah,
you have to be confident
Because
because it could have always been Smith, and you could be taking yourself off a winner to a loser right now. So think on it.
I'm sticking.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. If you're like, no, it always was, then I get it. But now, guys, we're getting boosted. We're at 100K. Or no, 100X. I like it. Austin, give me the rocket.
Can I get on my square play and you guys can shut it down if it's too square? If there's just two
please,
right
we need squares. Square plays hit.
I'll take Saquon Barkley, 143.5 rushing and receiving yards. Washington has the 30th ranked rush defense in the NFL. Saquon has 360 yards on the ground over the last 2 games. I think he has 400 total yards over the last 2 games. Jalen Hurts has shown no ability to push the ball downfield. So if the Eagles want to win this game, Saquon Barkley's going to touch the ball 30 times, and I fully believe he'll get 5 yards a touch. That's 150 right there. Quick math.
One counterpoint here. Mm-hmm. Do we think Saquon Barkley might be a little tired?
No. He's a robot.
Okay. I'm in.
All right, guys. So we're going 143.5 rushing and receiving Saquon.
Yes, sir.
Give me, Pat. I need give me 5 words why this is going to hit.
Saquon should be MVP. So is that 6 words?
I'll take it. That's facts. Okay, so we're doing.
I hate QB. Saquon's having the best RB season of all time, and I know he didn't set the record, but he would have if he played the last game. And this playoff run is just cementing the fact that this is the greatest season by a running back ever.
Okay. And he stays hot. 143.5, Saquon. We are officially leaving the atmosphere, gentlemen. We are 200x. I have my rocket. Are you guys ready? You're going to hate it? You're going to hate it. So just strap in. Alamani, Zacchaeus, over 3.5 receptions. If we want to take it off, we can. But listen, I think they're going to.
It is. This is you got 2 picks that you need to lock in on, and you make them happen.
I don't like it, which means it's gonna smack.
I hate it. Honestly, this is my brother's pick. I'm not even gonna take credit for this one because I think he gets 4 targets a game, maybe. So he's got to be perfect. So it's gonna be tough. But I think
concerning that he didn't have a single catch last week, but the week before that he had 3 catches. So he just needed one more.
My brother is he picks out rockets and he hits them. And I'm trusting that one. That one. Guys, do we need one more rocket?
Yeah, we need one more boost.
No. We were all over the boost. We actually just need a square pick.
Oh, no, we just need a normal pick.
Yeah. Give me one more normal from the Handshake Bets crew right now. That's guaranteed.
You have to give one.
I got to give one more?
Yeah.
Okay, can we collab on this? Because I think we're missing a kicker. You guys have one?
Dude, it's Kincaid. He's hit 4.5 targets in. He's only not hit that number in 3 weeks this season. The entire season.
Yeah, it's Kincaid.
He's gone
James?
2, 7, 7, 5, 10, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 5, 4, 2. So 3 weeks out of 18.
Can we all agree on this? Is there any more objections? This is it. This is taking us to the promised land?
Yes. And we only have
Gentlemen,
2 orders.
Yes.
we are going to the moon this week. We have an 8-leg 1000x multiplier. It goes, let me just make sure before we place this, for $100 to win $100,000. We got Saquon over 143 rushing and receiving by my man Pat. We have De'Ami Brown, 41.5 receiving yards coming from James. We have Patrick Mahomes, 2.5 passing touchdowns. Pat said that he's never lost on Patrick Mahomes, and he's due. And that's the only reason we're taking it. We got Devonta Smith over 19.5, longest reception coming from Tycho. His answers were clear on it and why this is going to smack. He said, why not? We got Zach Ertz, the American man. He's always targeted. He's the release valve for Jaden Daniels. We got him finding the end zone, getting in that touchdown with a rocket coming from James. We got Khalil Shakir finding the end zone as well, coming from Pat. Is that Pat's? Tycho's? That's Tycho's. He said Tycho said he will find the end zone. It always was his touchdown. We got Olamide Zacchaeus coming from me and my brother. 3.5 receptions. Concerning because he had no catches last week. He bounces back with 4 this week. Big game for Zacchaeus. And Dalton Kincaid to just get 4.5 targets. We need the ball thrown 5 times his way. That was more of a group effort. I'm not even going to take credit for that. They convinced me. It was Handshake Bets. It always was Handshake Bets. It always was this parlay. I'm putting $100 on it right now to win $100,000. If you want to go see it, it will be posted on my Twitter. Go download better, and I will put the link to download or to tail it. Also, it will be on my Pikkit Sports, so make sure to go tail that right now. Gentlemen, that is going to smack. Thank you so much for giving us free money. I will be putting some money on it for you as well. Before we go, I just have to say, please go follow Handshake Bets. I promise you it's the funniest content you will ever see. This group of homies, you wish you were part of their friend group. I promise you. They're hilarious. So go follow them. Thank you guys so much for coming on. And also, can you guys close this out with just a little bit of a motivational speech on if you're down bad and you need to bounce back this weekend? This is it. If you've lost your parlays, your girlfriend's getting frustrated with you, this is your weekend. Good. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I've actually prepared something. I've been working on this for quite some time.
Nice. There we go. Hang on. No, I'll hold it.
Great moments are born from great opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you've earned here tonight, fellas. That's what...
You messed that up. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you learned.
That's what you have here tonight, fellas.
That's what you earned here.
That is what you've earned here tonight.
I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great hockey team this
I'm sick and tired of hearing how bad of a better you've been all NFL season.
Screw
them. We played. You played 18 weeks in NFL. You might have lost 18 of them. Not tonight.
Dude, Nobody's taking our lay. That's it. For
Do you believe
Do
in
you
miracles?
believe in miracles?
Yes.
Oh, I believe
Use
in
code
miracles,
B9B10 for 10% off your order on waggle.com. Please, thank you.
Handshake bets, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure, boys, and I will see you at the cash counter on Saturday for $100,000 from Mr. Jake Paul. And Jake, if you're watching this after we just hit this, I will not be accepting Super Bowl tickets. I want the money. I'll see you boys there. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having us on, Preston. This was fun, man.